a class for BA Part First English Literature, and we are studying the essay of studies by Lord Bacon. Lord Bacon is considered to be the father of English essays, and he is Shakespeare's contemporary. He studied law, but his heart always yearned for literature, science, and philosophy, and that is why his he is revered, he is venerated for his great brilliance in literary and scientific world. He is a great philosopher also, and he was a member of the House of Commons also. And this particular essay of studies is taken from his essays. Now we study the essay uh, of studies. First of all, he talks about what what studies are. So he says studies serve for delight, for ornament, and for ability. See, whatever Bacon writes with very precision. He is very precise, means he is very exact and he is very brief in his uh, statements. Studies serve for delight. Delight means entertainment. For ornament, ornament means when you embellish things, when you decorate things. So for decoration also means when you want to beautify your statements. And for ability, studies provides you ability, they make you able. So their chief use for delight is in privateness and in retiring. Means if you want to make use of studies for delight means your entertainment or recreation, then you need some private space and you need to retire there. And if you want to use your studies for ornament is in discourse, that is to say in your discourse means your conversation. When you talk there, if you make use of your studies, it will be an ornament to your speech. And for ability means if you want to become able and if you want to use studies for your ability, it is in the judgment and disposition of business. Means whatever business, whatever work you do, whatever uh, business you are involved in, you need judgment in that. Means a fine judgment is needed everywhere. So there your studies are useful. For expert men can execute. For means because expert men can execute means they work, they do, and perhaps judge of particulars. Only expert people can become judge of particular things one by one, and their studies are very useful. But the general counsels means advices. So general counsels and the plots and marshalling of affairs come best from those that are learned. So if you need general counsels, if you have to prepare plots means plans. If you have plans, so if you need to make plans, then learn your learnedness, your studies are very important. And marshalling of affairs means doing what you want to do. Affairs means matters, the things that you want to do. उनकी marshalling मतलब executing them. So in those affairs, the best comes from your learnedness. To spend too much time in studies is sloth. You see, there is a proverb, uh, excess of everything is bad. So here Bacon also says that spending too much time in studies is sloth. Sloth means indolence, alasya. You become idle if you study too much because you are not using that in your practical life. To use them too much for ornament is affectation. Affectation means artificiality. It becomes artificial if you want to make use of your studies. If you quote from studies that Aristotle has said this, Bacon has said this, Shakespeare has said this, if you want to show off, then it becomes artificial. Your conversation becomes artificial. So that is excess of studies. Use of the excess of studies to make judgment wholly by their rules. And third thing, that you make judgment if you are learned. So if you make use of your judgment, if you make judgments wholly by their rules, अगर सिर्फ रूल्स को पकड़ते हैं, इफ स्टडीज से रूल्स बने हुए जो हैं उन्हीं को पकड़ते हैं, एंड इफ यू आर नॉट प्रैक्टिकल, then it is the humor. It will be considered as the humor of a scholar. Humor means sanak. It will be a humor of a scholar. It will be considered a humor of the scholar. सनक हो जाएगी किसी विद्वान की. They perfect nature. Studies perfect nature and they are perfected by experience. लेकिन studies भी perfect कब होती हैं? When they are under experiences. When you experience things, then only, when you experience things in the workshop of life, जीवन की workshop में, if you have experience, then only your studies are perfected. For means because natural abilities are like natural plants. Just as the natural plants grow, your natural abilities, you are able, but you are born able, but your abilities grow like natural plants and that need pruning by study. But your natural talent, just as the plants, if you want to make the plants grow properly, so what do? You cut them at certain parts so that they grow in a particular direction and they look beautiful and they have a proper development of their own. So, therefore, they need pruning. Pruning means cutting at particular places. So, just like natural plants that need pruning, in the same manner, we are born with natural abilities, but studies are like pruning. Our natural abilities are pruned by study, and the studies themselves do give forth directions too much at large. And if you study too much, they give you directions. They give you too much directions. At large means in detail. Except they be bounded. If they are not bounded, except means a limitation. So except they be bounded, they should be bounded, they should be controlled, they must be made within the boundaries by experience. Your experiences make the boundaries. Now he moves to next thing in his mind about the studies, that crafty men are crafty men. Crafty means cunning people. So cunning people condemn studies. Condemn means criticize studies. Simple men admire them, and wise men use them. So what do you want to become? If you want to become wise people, then you have to make use of your studies. For means because they teach not their own use. Studies do not teach their own use. Studies will not tell you that use me in this manner. Actually, wise men use them according to their occasions. But that is a wisdom without them and above them, won by observation. Where you want to use them, it depends on your observation. It is won by your observation. Read not to contradict. Now he advises. Bacon advises you should not study in order to contradict and confute. Contradict and confute means when you want to go against something. Contradict का मतलब विरोध करना, confute का मतलब विरोध करना. If you study only to contradict, I am to cut this argument, then it's wrong. Read not to contradict and confute, not to believe and take for granted. And you should not also read that whatever you read, you believe that and you take for granted. You cannot. Everything written is not right. Okay. And not to find talk and discourse. Everything is not to find talk and discourse. You cannot discuss everything, but to weigh and to consider. You need to consider things, right? You need to consider things. Consider means सोच विचार करना, मेडिटेट करना, उस पर मंथन करना. यू हैव टू वे मतलब उसका वजन नापना पड़ता है. दैट सम बुक्स आर टू बी टेस्टेड, others to be swallowed, and some few to be chewed and digested. It's a very famous quotation from Bacon. What are the uses of studies, how studies are important? So he says some books are to be tasted only. आपने टेस्ट किया, रख दिया. Others are to be swallowed. उनको सीधा निगल जाइए. You do not need to taste or chew them. And some few, बहुत कम ऐसी बुक्स होती हैं, दे नीड टू बी च्यूड एंड डाइजेस्टेड. उनको ढंग से चबाना भी है एंड यू नीड टू डाइजेस्ट देम. दैट इज सम बुक्स आर. और इसी को एक्सप्लेन करता है बेकन. दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट स्टेटमेंट, देयरफॉर ही elaborates it. Some books are to be read only in parts. पार्ट्स में पढ़िए, टिटबिट्स में पढ़िए. Others to be read but not curiously. You do not need to be very curious about them. तो read them but not very curiously. लेकिन some few, कुछ ऐसी किताबें हैं, they are to be read wholly, completely, and with diligence, with full labor and attention. Some books also may be read by deputy. Deputy means someone else can read to you. For example, if you are sick, if you are on your bed, then someone can read a story to you. So some books can be read by deputy. They entertain. Extracts made of them by others. Sometimes some books with diligence and attention. You need to pay a lot of attention. Some books also may be read by deputy, and extracts. Extracts matlab quotations made of these books by others. Some books, some people can quote for you, but that would be only in the less important arguments. That would be only in the less important arguments and meaner sort of. Meaner matlab mean से बना meaner. Mean means low, lower sort of arguments. A great memory, if we consider, excuse me, some books may be read by deputy and extracts made of them by others, but that would only be in the less important arguments and meaner sort of books, which are not very important books. Else, distilled books are otherwise. Else means otherwise. Distilled books. Distilled books means the few books जिनके लिए बेकन कहता है they are to be chewed and digested. The distilled books are like common distilled waters, flashy things. Reading maketh a full man. एक बहुत अच्छी लाइन है. You should remember this line, and this is also one of the most important and often quoted argument. क्या है? Reading makes a full man. If you want to be a complete man, you should read a lot. Conference, a ready man. If you talk, conference means talking. This makes you a ready man. You are always ready. And writing, an exact man. लेकिन if you write also, it makes you an exact man. आप सही सही प्रिसाइज होते हो तब. And therefore, if a man writes little, अगर कोई आदमी कम लिखता है, if one does not write, he had need have a great memory. If you do not write things, so you need to have a great memory. क्यों? क्योंकि अगर आपको चीज़ें याद नहीं रहती तो यू विल फॉरगेट, एंड इफ़ यू हैव रिटन समथिंग ऑन पेपर इट विल ऑलवेज बी हेल्पफुल. इफ़ ही कॉन्फर्स लिटिल, अगर कोई आदमी बात ज़्यादा नहीं करता, इफ वन टॉक्स लिटिल ही हैड नीड हैव ए प्रेजेंट विट. विट मीन्स बातचीत की कला, जिसमें अक्ल ज़्यादा लगाते हैं, विट्टी आर स्टेटमेंट्स जो देते हैं वो. तो यू नीड हैव ए प्रेजेंट विट, देन ओनली यू विल बी इम्प्रेसिव. बट इफ़ ही रीड लिटिल, इफ़ यू रीड लेस, कम अगर पढ़ते हो, तो ही हैड नीड हैव मच कनिंग, तो उसको बहुत चालाक होना पड़ेगा. टू सीम टू नो, ताकि वो ये दिखा सके. टू सीम मतलब टू शो हिमसेल्फ दैट ही नोज दैट ही डज नॉट, कि वो नहीं जानता. वो ये दिखाना, वो छुपाना पड़ेगा कि वो कुछ नहीं जानता इस बात को. अब वो सब्जेक्ट्स पे बात करता है. हिस्ट्रीज मेक मैन वाइज. इफ़ यू रीड हिस्ट्री यू बिकम वाइज ऑन द ओल्ड एग्जाम्पल्स. पोएम्स मेक यू विटी. द मैथमेटिक्स मेक यू सटल. सटल मीन्स वेरी फाइन, सूक्ष्म. एक एक चीज़ आपको सूक्ष्मता तक ले जाती है इन मैथमेटिक्स. Natural philosophy makes you deep. Moral philosophy makes you grave. Grave means morality teaches you to be grave. Grave means serious. Logic and rhetoric. If you are logical, if you are rhetorical, rhetorical be it's a part of persuasion. Persuasion. आप जब किसी बात को जोर देकर कहना चाहते हैं, किसी बात पर बल देना चाहते हैं, अपनी बातचीत में वो उस तरह के कम्युनिकेशन के रेटरिक्स डालना चाहते हैं, तो you should be able to contend, you should be able to make debates. Abuent studia in mores. Actually this is a you can say Latin phrase, and I'll tell you what does it mean. This Latin phrase is very interesting. He makes use of this phrase. Just a moment. Studies pass into habits. This means abuent studia in mores means studies pass into habits and they become a part and parcel of your nature, right? So they become your second nature. If you study, it becomes your part and parcel of your nature. Nay, there is no stand or impediment in the wit. They are not, there is no stand. Stand means barrier. Impediment means also barrier in the wit, but may be wrought out by fit studies. They may be made by proper studies. Like as disease of the body may have appropriate exercise, just as if you have diseases of particular kind, you have particular exercises. For example, bowling is good for the stone and reins. आपकी if you do bowling, it is good for stone and reins. Shooting is good for lungs and your breast. छाती के लिए. Gentle walking for your stomach. If you want to keep your stomach fit, you can take gentle walk. Riding for the head and the lie. So, if a man's wit be wandering, अगर आपकी बुद्धि भटकती है, तो let him study mathematics. Why? For means because in demonstrations, जब वो आप demonstration करेंगे mathematics का, if his wit is called away मतलब diverted, never so little, जरा सी भी अगर डाइवर्ट हुई तो ही मस्ट बिगिन अगेन, उसको शुरू से वो कैलकुलेशंस करनी पड़ेगी. इफ हिज विट बी नॉट एप्ट टू डिस्टिंग्विश और फाइंड डिफरेंस, इफ हिज इंटेलिजेंस इज नॉट अप्रोप्रिएट टू डिस्टिंग्विश, डिस्टिंग्विश मतलब फर्क करना, और फाइंड डिफरेंसेस, let him study the schoolmen. Schoolmen means philosophers. They are simni-sectors. ये लैटिन वर्ड है. इट मीन्स दे आर हेयर स्प्लिटर्स. हेयर स्प्लिटर्स मीन्स वो बाल की खाल निकालने वाले लोग होते हैं, philosophers. If he is not appropriate to beat over matters, and to call upon one thing to prove and illustrate another. एक चीज़ को आपको प्रूव करना है, किसी को इलस्ट्रेट करना है, मतलब you have to tell that thing in great detail. Let him study the lawyer's cases. So every defect of the mind may have a special receipt. माइंड को अगर आपको इम्प्रूव करना है तो ही टेल्स यू what you should study, what kind of brain you want to improve, then you must go for that only. Right? So we have studied of studies in text. Thank you very much.